For the first time in Nigeria's history since independence in 1960, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu stepped forward with purpose, inaugurating what he described as Nigeria's most ambitious infrastructure project in decades. The flag-off ceremony, attended by the Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, state governors and senior government officials, was a showcase of optimism. President Tinubu hailed the project as more than a road, describing it as a symbol of hope, unity and prosperity for the people. He compared its potential impact to major international coastal corridors, predicting that it could generate billions in future trade, logistics and tourism.
When a project is ongoing, there are bound to be some damages in terms of this sand filling we are putting in terms of the stone base. But the moment the pavement is put, you will not see any damage again. Even if there is any damage, cannot be on the concrete. It will just be on finished section of the work, just like the shoulders. But let me also emphasize that people say, oh, there's no drainage. I don't know why people take so much delight in dishing out false information. And I thought that cybercrime is something that should be addressing false information, because it's very damaging. People say, oh, there's no drainage. We have 750 kilometers of underground drainage by 2, which is 1,500 kilometers of underground drainage. And you can see the pipes. You see it for yourselves, And so when people just dish out very damaging information and they go free out of it, then they will now go and even some people say, oh, Tom Mainland Bridge, they quoted that, there is the longest bridge in the world. It's 164 kilometers and it's done for $8 billion. Even if it were a route, 164 kilometers of bridge, by, they say it's 15 lanes. And then you do it for 8 point something.
The Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project was officially inaugurated on May 26, 2024 in Lagos, marking the major milestone under the administration's renewed hope agenda. The first 30-kilometer stretch from Ahmedu Bello Way, Victoria Islands to Eleko village on the Lekki Peninsula was inaugurated between May 26 and 31st, 2025.
Now, the most important aspect of this supervision is for you to see for yourself the depth of filling. You need to see the depth of filling. Even in this place that you consider not a major filling, you find out that very bad material like the pit is being removed to sometimes a depth of 5 meters. But when you go to section 1, you see where pit was removed for a depth of 20 meters and then refill with lumps to serve like reinforcement, and then you now start filling sand, and occasionally you also put lumps, and then you put stone base. I'm sure that we have to go back there so that we'll be able to see such sections. And of course, you saw the sections when we were dragging with the pits.
The 700-kilometer coastal highway begins from Victoria Island to Lagos, stretching across key southern states with a goal of opening new corridors for trade, tourism and investment. Deeply connected to the Atlantic coastline in Ilaje, Ondo State, the project's first phase features 6 lanes, shore protection, solar-powered street lights, a train system, toll gates and CCTV surveillance, all at an average cost of 7.5 billion naira per kilometer, equivalent to about $5 to $6 million.
I know that it's supposed to be something that would create an avenue, number one, for easy access to other regions straight from Lagos, and also provide an opportunity and access for what's that word that I would use now? Marketing for business owners also at the same time. But for those in the community, I feel like it's also an opportunity for them to put their businesses out there, because we are Nigerians. There's no way a road can be empty without businesses that people can patronize. So that's an opportunity for them to be able to do that.
So many benefits. Number one, commercial purposes. It will open up for commercial purposes in terms of business, export, I think that's where we have the new Lagos. From Lagos to Calabar, we can easily export everything we want to do concerning commercial purposes.
For frequent travelers, the project promises faster journeys than ever before, while communities along the coastal route see it as a major opportunity for economic growth and business expansion. The entire 700-kilometer stretch is projected to take between 8 to 12 years for completion, depending on consistent funding by the federal government and private sector partners.
As the resident engineer has rightly said, we have completed almost 10 kilometers on both sides of the first section of section 2, which is from kilometer 48 to kilometer 58, as well as we are working on full earthworks job and activities from kilometer 71 to kilometer 103. We are now at kilometer 101, if I'm not mistaken, and we are progressing very well.
However, the project has not been without controversy. Critics, including civil society groups, experts, and concerned Nigerians, have questioned the procurement process, alleging that it did not follow an open bidding procedure. They also called for greater transparency on cost breakdown per kilometer, as designed by the Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, and the Federal Ministry of Works.
When the job is done and the vehicles are on it, nobody will understand what you have passed through, including you people. You will start to analyze. Somebody told me that it's only in Nigeria that you have 250 million Nigerians. And when road construction comes up, every one of them is an engineer. But they don't have our certificates. So I am very happy with what High-Tech is doing. No one else would have done this because I have experience with contractors. There are so many unwritten things that are being done here for the stability of the job and for it to go ahead. So it takes people that are committed to development of the country. It takes people that are not looking at, profit, because definition of contractor is profit first. But that is not with what we are doing on this legacy project.
In response, Umahi maintained that the project remains one of the most transformative in Nigeria's history. Still, analysts insist that for a project of such magnitude, transparency, public bidding, and open scrutiny are essential. As they often say, transparency doesn't slow development, it builds public confidence.
Lagos-Calabar Highway, my own opinion or my own understanding about this is what they use. Let me put it, it's not real. It's not real for my own I'm saying about my own. Because I see Reno Omokri making politics with it. It's not complete yet. There are a lot of people that are saying that it's complete, but it's not complete yet.
I believe it will boost the economy because Lagos being the epicenter, it helps with once the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is completed, it will help for easy commuting from Calabar to Lagos, to boost the economy. Then it will also assist more, it will also encourage more tourists to come into Nigeria, which will boost the economy. So basically, it will boost the economy regarding food, regarding agriculture, regarding tourism, regarding business, agroeconomy, everything on all sides. So I believe it is a very good venture that the federal government is going to do.
Okay, so my opinion, my view. Yes, my view about the Lagos to Calabar coastal highway is that if it will halt gridlock, that means if it will halt traffic. But I want movement to commence there. The commissioning just took place. They just commissioned it of recent by the president. Done there, and the value, and if it will definitely it will help it will help and create more jobs as well. Like you can have people are working in that line, in that area, Definitely, they will employ individuals that work in that aspect, in that regard. So with that, I think it can more employment opportunities as regards that.
My opinion is it's a nice project because you connect the west to south-south. A lot of development will occur as a result of that project. It's a big project anyway.
A tour of the project's Phase 1 corridor revealed that about 18 kilometers of the highway from Eko Atlantic and Victoria Island inward Lekki Free Trade Zone have been completed to a significant extent, extending towards Ogun Waterside, Oyo, and the Ondo axis.
So I commend High-Tech very, very highly, very courageous. You can see every section, you see, similar kinds of work going on. You see the number of tippers. Have you been to an ant hills where they are building their houses? That's the way you see all the trucks. You see the equipment of high tech. And so I commend them very highly, commend the quality of work, commend the quality of the sand filling, the stone base, the lumps. And so I commend them very highly. And so any of the certificate that comes, we approve without hesitation because we've also been here. Now, I'm directing high tech and the supervisors before the end of September. I want us to conclude with all the observations we made in terms of additional works, in terms of the design levels and everything. All the levels must be taken, existing ground level, levels after removing all the bad soil, and then level after filling, and the level of the final pavement. We must put all these things together and then share it with even the FCC, ICPC, National Assembly, whoever that is interested. All those backups and the calculations and the levels must be assembled, because when this job is done, nobody will remember. But I want you to remember, because we are shaking.
From Lagos, Joy Udita reporting for Newsbuster TV.